In order to control society, the public need to understand it. They need accurate info about their institutions. Those include the media, economy, and political system. These are topics the public desperately need to understand. They also impact corporate power, so they're systematically warped. The entire pundit class are in on it. That includes content creators on the net. They're all brainwashed with college anti-values, greed, narcissism, and careerism. They learn to pander to the mob and repeat corporate talking points. And they're taught a large supply of rhetorical tricks with which to warp the narrative. We'll look at 3 examples: the half-truth, the subtle lie or plausible falsehood, and the ever-popular bald-faced lie. As a rule, pundits tell half the story and they leave out the most important facts. Conservatives fixate on far-left lunacy. You'd think it was the only problem in the universe. This is without mentioning moderate liberalism or the disasters of supply-side policy. Liberals are far gone on Trump derangement syndrome, without a word about the gross corruption and incompetence of the Democratic Party. Spiked, Douglas Murray, and trigonometry are part of a cottage industry that whines about immigration. None of them have mentioned, over many years and in hundreds of thousands of words, that open borders is designed by politicians owned and operated by oil money. With such info, the public could actually put a stop to it. But the pundit class don't inform or educate. They're here to distract from reality. And it's amazing to see how completely they march in lockstep and how every single one of them avoids the key facts. Next is the plausible falsehood. This is a claim that could be true but isn't. The best ones are colorful and dramatic. One of my faves is Gad Saad's parasitic mind. He's talking about wokeism, which supposedly is a mind virus that appeared out of nowhere. In Rob Henderson's book, it's a luxury belief, created by the professional class to screw over working people. Elsewhere, it's a hybrid of postmodernism, cultural Marxism, pseudo-neo-structuralism, and other fun terms. They sound believable, but they're counterfeits. In the real world, wokeism is cultural sabotage, financed by global interests and designed to confuse and demoralize the public. Needless to say, the public can't be allowed to know this, and Professor Saad and company would never ever tattle on the corporate oligarchy. Lately, we've heard endless, crackpot theories about the shutdown. Actually, that was political theater staged to distract from the deficit. Deficit spending and tax cuts are fixed policies in both parties. They have 2 objectives. They cripple government with debt and transfer the interest payments to Wall Street. But the public can't be allowed to know that either. Hence the scam artists lying through their teeth about it. That brings us to the bald-faced lie, and this is a juicy one. Colleges, Hollywood, and the news media are in total agreement. This is actually the Confederacy in 1850. The public are racist and sexist and need to be lectured nonstop about their bigotry. Of course, that's a fabrication. Its purpose is to distract from 11 class war policies added from the 1970s till now. They're explained in the Big Book of Propaganda, available on Amazon, and it's imperative for the public to understand them all. Sleazoid pundits crank out this trash at digital speed. The most important facts are always missing, and strategic lies are broadcast on every network and platform in town. The coordination of the propaganda machine and the conformity and stupidity of the pundit class are shocking to behold. Yet these are only 3 examples of a much larger supply of spin tactics. They include cherry picking, misplaced emphasis, and many others. They're also covered in the book. The result is a twisted narrative that's no use to anyone. And it's the reason the political system is collapsing.